Hello students, now open page number 104, NCERT class 9th, topic 8.4.1 distance time graph. Just see, on x-axis I have taken time in minute, y-axis distance in kilometer, and I have plotted this graph on this paper for clear view. Just see, what is the detail of this graph? As we know, the change in the position of an object with time can be represented on the distance time graph. So by this graph, what we are showing, the change in the position of the object with time. In this graph, time is taken along x-axis and distance is taken along y-axis. Okay. Now, what is the detail of this graph? When an object travels equal distances in equal intervals of time, it moves with uniform speed. And this shows that the distance traveled by the object is directly proportional to the time taken. It means जब कोई ऑब्जेक्ट यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड से ट्रेवल कर रहा है तो जो डिस्टेंस है वो टाइम के प्रोपोर्शनल होगा. मीन्स अगर टाइम बढ़ेगा तो डिस्टेंस भी बढ़ेगा, टाइम कम होगा तो डिस्टेंस भी कम होगा. दैट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. सच दैट फॉर यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड, बिकॉज दिस ग्राफ शोज द यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड, सच दैट फॉर यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड व्हाट हैपन्स? फॉर यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड अ ग्राफ ऑफ डिस्टेंस travel against time is a straight line. So this is the straight line because equal distances in equal interval of time. तो जो ग्राफ का फॉर्म है दैट इज स्ट्रेट लाइन, और स्ट्रेट लाइन शो कर रहा है कि जो मोशन है वो यूनिफॉर्म मोशन है. इन दिस ग्राफ आई गिव यू सम डिटेल्स ऑफ दिस ग्राफ. इन दिस ग्राफ द पोजिशन of this line that is straight because of which factor? Because of one factor, that is an object covers equal distances in equal interval of time, and that is known as uniform motion. Now in this graph the COAB, the portion OB shows the distance OB O to B, this portion OB. The portion OB shows that the distance is increasing at uniform rate, increasing 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, increasing. What is the use? We can use the term uniform velocity in place of uniform speed. If we take the magnitude of displacement, displacement means shorter distance covered by an object. We can use the term uniform velocity in place of uniform speed if we take the magnitude of displacement equal to the distance traveled by the object along y-axis, because on y-axis we have taken distance. Okay. Now what is the use of this टाइम डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ? इस ग्राफ का यूज क्या है? डे टू डे लाइफ इन प्रैक्टिकल व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ दिस डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ? द डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ इज यूज, दिस ग्राफ इज यूज टू डिटरमाइन द स्पीड ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट. इस ग्राफ को देखकर हम किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट की स्पीड बता सकते हैं, उसकी स्पीड को पता कर सकते हैं, डिटरमाइन कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द यूज ऑफ दिस डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ, in which time is taken on along x-axis, distance is taken along y-axis, and this straight line shows that motion of an object is uniform. Its object is moving with uniform speed. Clear? Okay. Now question arises, how do we use this graph to determine the speed of an object? किस तरह से हम किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की स्पीड को इस ग्राफ को यूज करते हुए फाइंड कर सकते हैं. सो आई टेल यू, Now just see carefully this graph. Now consider a small portion of AB of the time distance time graph. This is a small portion, that is AB. हमने थोड़ा सा पोर्शन लिया है इस ग्राफ का. Draw a line parallel to x-axis. This line parallel to x-axis from A and another line parallel to y-axis from B. A से आपने x-axis के पैरेलल लाइन ड्रॉ किया है और B से y-axis के पैरेलल. These two line meet at C. कहाँ पर मिल रहे हैं? C पर. Okay. Now A, B, C form a triangle. AC अब देखिए C, अगर C से आप ड्रॉ करते हैं T2, A से ड्रॉ कर T1, तो AC T2 minus T1. So AC shows the time interval and BC, B से आप ड्रॉ कीजिए y एक्सिस पर S2 and C से S1, BC S2 minus S1, that is distance. So AC shows the time interval and BC shows the distance traveled by an object. Now we can say that an object moves from the point A to B. It covers a distance S2 minus S1 in time interval T2 minus T1. Now we can use the formula speed is equal to distance upon time. So speed is equal to distance upon time. So V is equal distance, that is S2 minus S1 upon T2 minus T1, such that we can determine the speed of an object by using this graph. And this graph is distance time graph of an object moving with uniform speed. How it is uniform? Because the graph obtained is a straight line. In uniform motion, equal distances in equal interval of time. It is mentioned on page number 104 NCERT class 9 point 8.4.1 distance time graph. Clear? So this is the use of this distance time graph. Now come to page number 105 and figure 8.4. See this graph. This graph is a distance time graph for a car moving with non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed means unequal distances covered in equal interval of time. Okay. So if you compare this graph with earlier, you can find the difference. In this graph, the time distance graph for the motion of car, the shape of this graph is different from this one. And this is for uniform and this is for non-uniform. The nature of this graph shows that non-linear variation, because variation is non-linear, not equal. Non-linear variation of the distance traveled by the car with time, and thus the graph shows in motion with non-uniform motion. Unequal distances in equal interval time or equal distance in unequal interval time. So this is curved graph because of non-uniform motion of by car. So this is the difference between uniform motion, non-uniform motion. You can compare by using this graph. We can find out the speed of an object. Students, now come to page 105.8.4.2 velocity time graph. Just see, this is velocity time graph. What is the use of this graph? The variation in velocity with time for an object moving in a straight line can be represented a velocity time graph. In this graph, time is represented along x-axis and velocity is represented along y-axis, right? Now, if the object moves at uniform velocity, the height of its graph, that is velocity time graph, will not change. This is the height. You can see from starting point to end, this height remains same. AC is equal to VD. So, if the object move at uniform velocity, the height of its graph, velocity time graph, will not change with time. It will be a straight line parallel to x-axis, a straight line parallel to x-axis. Okay, and this graph shows that a car moving with uniform velocity, that is 40 km/h. And as we know, velocity is equal to displacement of time. Velocity is equal to displacement of time. So when you cross multiply, then displacement will be velocity into time, right? So displacement is equal to velocity into time. So the area enclosed by velocity to time graph, this is stated area. Area enclosed by velocity time graph A, B, C, D, or A, B, D, C, whatever. So area enclosed by velocity time graph equal to the magnitude of the displacement. If you can find the area of this graph, then you can also find the displacement, right? Now question arises, how to determine displacement by using this graph. So just see, to find the distance moved by the graph between time t1 and t2, this is t1 and this is t2. So distance between t1 and t2, time interval t1 and t2. Now draw perpendicular from the points corresponding to t1 and t2. A is corresponding to T1 and B is corresponding to T2. Now draw perpendicular from the A and B. Okay. The velocity of 40 km/h, this is velocity 40 km/h, is represented the height, that is AC or BD. Known as ये height है, AC is parallel to BD, so AC is equal to BD. And the time T2 minus T1 is represented by whether CD or AB, because CD is parallel to AB. So ABDC is a rectangle. Now the distance S is symbol of distance. The distance S moved by the car in time T2 minus T1, that is S is equal to AC into CD. AC is 40 into CD, T2 minus T1, and this is equal to area of this rectangle, length into breadth. If you consider this is length, this is breadth. So if you can find the area of this rectangle, then you can easily find the displacement, okay, or distance covered by this car along with direction. Students, now come to page 106 and see this graph, velocity time graph on an object moving with uniform acceleration. Now question arises, what is uniform acceleration? When equal amount of velocity changes in equal interval of time, then motion of an object is called uniformly accelerated motion. Now I've drawn this graph, just see this graph. On x-axis time is taken in second, on y-axis velocity meter per second. Now just see this graph. This straight line shows the nature of this graph. Okay, as heading shows velocity time graph for a car moving with uniform acceleration. So now I define this graph. Students, we can also study about uniformly accelerated motion by plotting this graph. This graph, velocity time graph. Okay, this nature of graph shows that velocity changes by equal amount in equal interval of time. Equal amount in equal interval of time. You can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and then 10, 20, 30. So equal interval of time and equal amount of velocity. Such that for all uniformly accelerated motion, the velocity time graph is a straight line, and because of uniformly accelerated motion, the nature of this graph is straight line. Okay, now by using this graph we can also determine the distance moved by this car, or you can see object. The shaded portion A, B, C, D, E, this shaded portion. The shaded area under that velocity time graph gives the distance, or you can say the magnitude of the displacement moved by an object in a given interval of time. Now, if an object moving with uniform velocity, the distance traveled by it would be area of this shaded portion. So, area of the shaded portion is equal to distance. So, distance S is equal to area of A, B, C, D, E. Now, see this area, this is trapezium. A, B, C, D, E is a trapezium. Divide it in two parts. A, D, E is a triangle and A, B, C, D is a rectangle. So, area of A, B, C, E is equal to area of rectangle ABCD plus area of triangle ADE. Area of rectangle, length into breadth, so AB into BC, AB into BC, and area of triangle, half into base into height, so half into base AD into height D. So by using this method you can find out distance.